One thing that the pastors and the members of this church tell me they found solace in is that they were already working on a brand new church building. The couple says Bennett made his way to their kitchen window and started to lift it up before he realized they heard him. And we just caught a pack of Little Debbie's. They were throwing all types of packs, and God knows this isn't good for me because it's not going to end well. Here, 2 wreckers are here on the scene, and they are working to get this cleaned up. Thankfully, the fire was contained to the building where all the golf carts are kept. Let me show you what's happening right now. For days, people have been coming to 8 Mile Seafood to complain about those charges, but we came today and there's a new owner who says there's not much he can do about it. This is the golden ticket that everybody wants to get. The family really separated between Mobile and Birmingham at what may be one of the hardest times of their lives. Until a motion detector set off an audible alarm, sending him away. It was all caught on this camera. One neighbor tells me he woke up to 6 gunshots this morning. You can see where the bullets went through the door and through the window. From the ruins, you can see just how bad this fire was. Thankfully, everyone was able to make it out of the home. For families like the Emersons, this is the reality, a stick in the ground where there should be a proper plaque memorial. She was hospitalized earlier today after suffering a smoke inhalation and burns to her arm. Did you actually sell undercover officers and drugs?
No, sir. No, I'm not no drug dealer, but I might have, might not. I don't know, sir.
Well, you said you messed up, so.
Well, yeah, I think, evidently they got my picture and stuff, so I must have did,
Good morning and thanks for choosing Fox 10 News on this Saturday morning. Today is June 1st. I'm Toi Thornton. Terror in El Paso, Texas. At least 20 people dead and 26 wounded. We start tonight with a big erosion problem in a Mobile County neighborhood. The issue now in court. We want to get straight to breaking news right now. According to Mobile Fire Rescue, a man was killed after being struck by a train. Green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, hog, dog, chicken, turkey, rat. Also breaking this hour, the 2 suspects wanted by MPD in connection to the shooting death of a teenager on Rickerby Street have been caught. Welcome back. Everything may be bigger in Texas, but the folks down under win first prize this time. Check out the size of this avocado. Mobile Fire Rescue responding to a house fire this afternoon. You're looking at the scene on Woodley Court. Crews arriving to heavy flames visible through the roof of the single-story home. We're told no one was inside and no injuries were reported. It looks like we'll have to sneak to the beach tomorrow.
I think so, right? Not bad.
Get it in those little pockets.
That's what you got to do. Yep.
Now here's something you don't want to find in your home. This 11-foot alligator made its way into the kitchen of a Clearwater, Florida home. And back home in Mobile, a tragedy in the Maysville area, a car falling and killing the man who was working underneath it. Adam, we're talking about all this nasty heat.
Yeah, it just won't go away.
An upset yet thankful grandmother.
Hard-head care are so behind. He should have listened to his mama. I hope this teach him a lesson.
Sharon Luton believes her 17-year-old grandson was shot today because of the company he keeps.
And it's so sad. I hate it happened to my grandson. I'm glad it was just in his leg.
There were about 11 shell casings here on the 1600 block of Belfast Street where investigators say the shooting happened. What's so upsetting? There's a recreation center less than a block away where several children were at the time.
That's what I'm tripping about. 11? He could have been shot up instead of in the leg. Look at those small children over there. What if they had been walking down the street? They could have got one of those bullets.
Neighbors say the area has seen better days, but as of late, this isn't uncommon.
I hate to say it, but I'm kind of used to it, you know, and it's like because it happens out here all the time. We actually like the neighborhood. It's actually, we know everybody in the neighborhood, but sometimes you get a little riffraff around here every now and then.
Luton says the victim, her grandson, just a few days shy of his 18th birthday, is blessed to be alive tonight.
But see, God sent an angel there to protect him, and God is trying to tell him, you need to listen.
This is my humble abode. Glad y'all could come visit with me.
Anthony Singley lives the simple life.
And I love it here. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
The senior citizen retired to his boat home a few years ago. He fishes there and relaxes in the sun while enjoying the peacefulness of the waters.
I came down with cancer and I had to sell my property in Washington County. I couldn't afford the trips back and forth. Moved down here to help my breathing and stuff like this.
So it's pretty surprising and concerning to Singley when he got a phone call from what he thought was the Alabama Department of Public Health or Medicare. He says they wanted to test his saliva to see if he'd get cancer.
I said, I'm already got cancer. But I said, if you're going to tell me I'm going to get more, I don't want to know.
Singley says the person he spoke to had a foreign accent he could barely understand, and they were very persistent and aggressive. Singley gave them his address for the swab kit.
They more or less told me I got to take it. That's the feeling that I got when they were talking to me. I have to take this test. Hey, I'm stubborn. They don't tell me what I got to do. I'm going to find somebody and find out why.
Singley says he immediately called the Better Business Bureau, who confirmed it was a scam. The BBB says this is an identity theft scam used to defraud Medicare. So we asked Singley to call the number again while we were there, and this is what happened.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Singley hopes his story will serve as a warning to others.
If it helps one individual, if it stops them people over there, hey, I got news for you. I can't jump and I can't click my feet together, but I'll sure try.